Hello and welcome to chapter 31. Yes, we're doing the continuous chapter, and you will see the difference if you've been following the series for a long time. In the series, pretty soon, I'm going to go and change the number on both YouTube and Anchor. So, yeah, that's a fun thing I have in front of me. But yes, this is chapter 31, the official beginning of season 3 of The Last Thoughts of a Busy Mind. And probably my least popular project. And that says a lot because I've done a lot of unpopular stuff. But yeah. Drink today is orange syrup and water. I've mixed it incorrectly, so it's really too watery, but I have to drink it anyway, so there's that. And yeah, this one is called Obsession. But not because I was trying to be pretentious. I am pretentious in my own rights, but mostly because of I wanted to talk about what I've been up to. If you've listened to the show, or if you know me, or if you've seen me in anything, you will realize I have an unabashed love of musicals. I love them. And the problem is, I'm stuck in a community in Iran, in a society and a community that really doesn't appreciate them. And even that, among my friends, not a lot of people do love it. I mean, I can think of like 2, 3 people at most who I can talk musicals with, and they don't get bored instantly. And that has led me to develop an obsession over the years with this medium, with this art form. And so I talked about how my movie got postponed a couple of months, and so I was making a documentary all this time. I went out, interviewed people. I've interviewed 15 people so far, and probably will do more because, to be honest, I kind of like the end product to an extent. I'm not a good editor in general, so I'm sure if someone else does the editing, it will be even better than it is. Anyways, that aside, I I've been making a documentary called Musicality, which is about musicals, and I interview people. I ask them 5 questions, and I want to see what they think of the musicals, what they think of good musicals, how they would make a musical, and whether or not musical is a dead genre, both in cinema and in theater. And then the last question is basically, what is your favorite musical? And not a lot of people talk the ones I liked, like Man of La Mancha or Fiddler on the Roof. One person did talk about Singing in the Rain, which is good because that's my favorite movie musical. But yeah, um, this is fairly harmless that I'm talking about, but pick these principles and apply them to all the other aspects of my life, my social life, my professional life, my life in general. I do have OCD, I've talked about it, and I do have GAD, which are unfortunate circumstances that I have to live with. Not the worst, but not the best circumstances either. And the obsession comes in the forms of musical as me not being able to let it go. Whenever I meet someone, I want to talk about musicals. When I'm alone, I watch videos about musicals. I study musicals. All of this was something that I know I can't do, at least at the moment, anything with. And not a lot of my friends also like either. And so I get mad at myself for doing it. I get mad at the world for me not being able to talk about it. Basically, it becomes a cycle of abuse, me abusing myself. Abuse or abuse? Abuse, I think it's more American, I don't know. Not that I'm talking with an American accent. So, yeah, now take that principle and drive it to 11 and apply it to my life, and you get an idea of what I am in general. Oh, by the way, how can I forget? For those of you who may follow this series, or that one person who have listened to it so far, I published an episode last week called Amireza the Glamour Cat, which is a special chapter, and I'm going to do this with each season, sort of meaning that for the 5 week in between, that is the hiatus. At the 3 week mark, at the middle of it, I will be publishing a special episode, usually more than a 20-minute time, an hour and a half, talking to a friend about anything, basically about our lives and stuff. And I do appreciate if you do give it a listen. Tell me what you like. The last one isn't the best quality because I used Anchor itself to record it. For our other podcast we used Discord, but I wanted to try new stuff, and it was good actually, but the problem is you can only use it through your phone, and I didn't know that when I go through my phone and do the do the app thing, it would also send out voice. So my voice, our voice is actually not very good because the microphone picks it up, and so it's a double voice thing. Not very good. I've learned my lesson, and I'm trying to either connect my voice recorder to my phone or just record with my phone. I think the sound quality is good enough, not the best, but good enough. And yeah, or find another solution, Skype or something. There are a lot of paid apps, and I would pay for one if I can. Not the expensive ones, one of the basic ones, and record with that. But I can't. Anyways, yeah. By the way, yeah, this is the most boring episode because I haven't done anything interesting. I've been interviewing people, I've been recording people. There was the Iranian New Year, so we had like 2 weeks off, and then the this week, this past week, and the week ahead of us are also closed off because of the ever so present COVID-19. And yeah, I just been interviewing, and I've been editing. Out of the 5 questions I said, I've edited the fourth one just moments ago. I finished editing the fourth one. By the way, I'm recording this at 4 a.m. because I have a headache, a massive one. Probably because lack of sleep and messed up sleeper schedule, but who knows? I mean, it's a mystery. And I've been editing it, and tomorrow I will do the fifth question, and if that goes as planned, I can send it and be done with it by Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. We will see. And so yeah, I want to talk about the obsession thing. I get obsessed about all the little stuff that I can't express. To be honest, for example, I was obsessed with video games for a while, then I expressed it with people and I talked about it with people, and after a while my obsession died down. So anything I can't express, I get obsessed with. and some of it comes from my insecurities and all of that, that I can express it, so I can, tell someone that, I need to talk about this thing, and in our relationship, or I need to talk about this drink that I am doing. I need to talk about this problem I'm having. I can't do that, and so it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger in my head until it ultimately sort of kills my functioning to a extent. And I've been doing the musical thing for a while now. I love musicals, and the fact that I can't express it is kind of killing me. But yeah. It's also very hot here. I have a fan blowing in the background, but it's hot, and I'm angry when it gets hot. I don't know why I get angry, but I do. Oh, by the way, I've talked about it a while ago. I cannot even remember which episode, which actually tells you how much I care about this show that I don't even keep a log of what I talk about. But I did finally record the first episode of iCrafter. I'm going to publish it on my personal YouTube channel. I think it's the best YouTube video I've done in terms of editing and technicality. There are problems. There is a shot that is completely out of focus, but I had fun. And I don't know when to publish it though. I mean, this is going out today, Friday. I might publish that today too. Otherwise, if you're listening to this on YouTube, do subscribe because I will be publishing soon. And do click the bell icon. I don't know. I'm not a good YouTuber. And yeah. Part of my obsession is actually this very show. What am I doing with it? Nobody listens to it. I'm basically talking to an inanimate object. I mean, there are people that every now and then tell me they've listened to it. I mean, the voice message that I got was very inspiring, and a friend of mine also said that he likes listening to it. And whenever people say it, I get a bit of motivation to keep going, but I don't know. I think I'm just that needy and self-conscious that I need constant validation. Go ahead, we are listening. And the fact that the anchor itself says my estimated audience is one person is not a good look. I would say to my friends, listen to it and share it, but I know they won't. Because who has time to listen to a guy talk for 20 minutes in a language that most of them don't really even like? English. My only hope is that in the vast world of the online world, someone will find some sort of value from this. I mean, I'm just hoping. Wow, time moves a lot slower when you don't know what to talk about. I'm going to take a sip of my drink. I mean, it is watery, but good enough, I guess. I'm not complaining. So yeah, that is the plan for the next week too. Editing, finally finishing it, and then getting on with all the other projects. My movie, which is postponed, needs to get back on track. The iCrafter show, the other shows that I've talked about that I will bring back pretty soon to AK88 Studios YouTube channel. I will also film an update video, probably sitting in the balcony because I think that would be good, seeing me outside. And writing my story. I need to get back to writing. It hasn't been so long since I've written anything that I think I'm slowly going into a slump, which is not good. I need to get back to writing and watching movies. Believe it or not, it's been a while since I watched movies. I watched a lot of TV shows, but I need to watch movies. The Oscar nominations have been announced, and I need to watch that too. And there are a bunch of movies, not even from 2020, from 2019 that I haven't seen. I haven't even seen 1917 yet. I haven't seen Marriage Story yet. I need to watch all of those. I'm really dragging behind. The one that I'm dreading the most is Tenet, because I think it will make me, I don't know, I think it will drain me emotionally and mentally, and when I think about it, I feel tired. Aside from that, there's Zack Snyder Justice League. The upside of that is that it features Jeremy Irons, and I love that. Then what? Minari, I'm curious about. Sound of Metal, I'm curious about. From the movies that are nominated, I've only seen two, Mank and The Trial for Chicago 7. Mank I did not like, I don't think it deserves it. And The Trial for Chicago 7 is actually the one that I did like. I think that's the one I'm rooting for, at least because I've seen it. Judas and the Black Messiah I need to watch. There are a bunch of shit I need to watch. And even aside from that, there are a bunch of old movies that I need to rewatch because I need some refresher on. I need to watch the Tim Burton Batman because it's relevant to the work I'm doing. I need to watch Full Monty again. I need to watch A Little Night's Music. Both of these. Full Monty is actually good. It's really good. But A Little Night's Music is not good. The movie is not good. Even though it features the famous song, Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me at final ground. You in me there. Send in the clowns. And even that they butcher. Elizabeth Taylor is really bad in that movie. Really bad. And yeah. Stephen Sondheim's birthday was also in this time. Yeah. For this one, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to actually make a story. I will do it for close friends only, but I want to make a story and see if people would actually go and listen to it this way. I don't know. My whole life so far has been trying to finding an audience and failing to do so. Even I think my friends that I consider very close to me, I think I'm the outsider friend in the group of friends. So, there is that. Who knows? Who gives a shit, I do, but, that's because I have a problem with obsession. And believe it or not, this actually helped. This show helped a bit. I was going to say beat and bunch together. But it did help because I'm talking about this stuff. At least I'm putting it out there. The fact that nobody listens to hurts, but they're at least out there. Anyways, I'm back. Another 15 episodes and then another hiatus. Do send me a message on Anchor. I await you. And if you are on YouTube, subscribe. If you are not, go to YouTube and subscribe. Follow me on anywhere you want. And I see you next week.